Good evening, everybody. It's good to be back, and we're here with the GT class at one of my favourite tracks, Spa-Francorchamps, and we're already underway. So this race had a race starting at twilight, so unfortunately be a little bit dark again. Let's see who gets out this pit first. I think it is Shipper. Shipper's taking it this time. There he is, out the pit, 24-hour layout as well, so starting at the bottom of Eau Rouge in this race. Lots of new cars, a couple of new faces. I'm sure you had it all last week. Shipper in his new Alfa Romeo. We have Filthy in the Audi, took P2 last week. New driver. A very nice looking purple, white and black Peugeot RCZ. Got some racing on the outlap here. Got Haj in the Porsche, Gloss in his Porsche with a 3-second penalty. Couch in the Aston Martin. Jay had a good race last week. Got some solid points in P7. Esme, no, not past the watershed, but she does like to be touched. Jay in P9 in the GTR, found some serious pace since last season. Another one who's improved a lot. Absolute, went a little bit wide through Puon. Stalker, come out mediums for some reason. P11. Dave in the Vet, big Moroccan power. Dunkin' Donuts livery and Trump on the back. MC in the GT1. Fishtail in a GTR. Right, it's coming up to the final bus stop chicane. And I think we'll sit on board for a lap with Shipper. Swings it all the way out wide. It's a good run. This is about to cross the line. Braking just after the 100 board. A little bit deep. And down the hill, which is not quite shown justice in the game at how steep it is. It's one of the most famous corners in the, well, probably in the world, yeah. Eau Rouge and Radion. Now it's a matter of pace down the Camel Straight. Filthy behind as well, picking up a lovely slipstream. Through the chicane. Down into quite a tricky braking zone here. It's all downhill. Kind of falls away from me, the corner does. It keeps it nice and tight on the apex. Quite nice through there. Filthy's catching him up a little bit though. Through Puon, not quite flat. Coming up to the two very important corners as they lead you onto the final straight. Using all the track there. Touches the curb to help his way around. That big drive now up to the bus stop chicane through Blanchemont. Little lift, little lift. Is he going to brake? Late on the brakes. Gets the apex nice. Textbook. Filthy takes pole with P18.9 at the moment. Gloss takes it off him, 2:18.6. Let's get everyone across the line and we'll see where they are. They're all bunched up really close together. Not going to help their time with no fresh air. Zara slots into P3. Absolute into P4. Sarge's been improving, flying in that Lexus. He's last across the line. Fishtail. It's like a good lap from Fishtail, to be fair. Puts him up into P4, so we'll quickly go down the order at the moment. We've got Gloss in P1. Filthy in P2, because he overtook Shippo now. Jay in P3. Fishtail P4. Absolute currently sat in P5. Shippo in P6, getting the ultimate slipstream off of Filthy. Might as well hook a rope onto the back of that car. Couch in P7, overtaking someone. Jay in P8. Swing it or wing it P9. Dave P10. Harj in P11. Esme 12. MC 13. And Stalker in 14. Still on the mediums. Right, where's Filthy? Filthy's coming around across the line now. Azrael rooting for Fish teammates in the chat. Does Filthy improve? No, he has had to make an overtake this lap though, so. Gloss make any improvements? Does. 18.1 from Gloss. Harj 19.3 slots into P3. Can this man make any improvements? Jay currently in P4. Does by 16 thousandths. No improvement from any of the cars behind. Who's next to come across the line? No improvement from Dave. Let's go Austria, says Panda. Got one of them in P10. We'll have a look where Beeman is as well. Oh, a bit loose on exit there from MC. Improves, 222. Got them next to each other, split by 100th. Panda, Beeman, Giant Couch. About 8 minutes into quali, they've probably got this lap and maybe one more. At least the guys towards the front. What I can say is the next week we're racing in the morning, so it definitely won't go dark. This was not the plan to have all the races go dark. It's the same settings we always use, but Watkins caught us by surprise, I think. That's quite close there. Got look at the gaps there from P5 down. 4,000th, 200ths, 1/10th, 500ths, 100th. Should be some good racing. Let's move back up towards the front. See if Filthy can improve. Shipper still stuck to the back of him though. Maybe we'll see an improvement from Shipper there. Yep, Shipper up into P5. Should we sit on board with? Harsh improves as well. Takes that position back from Zara. Seems to be just watching the same people here. Just too much going on. Zara takes it back again. Where's our current pole sitter? Let's sit on board for a lap with him. The final lap. I mean, I say the game doesn't do it justice, but you can tell how steep that hill is there. Last year, almost 8 tenths ahead of his rival Filthy. Purple through sector 1. We raced here yesterday. We done quite a bit of racing at Spa. We did 12 hours on ACC. Was that last week? I think that was last week. Some of the ERL and IRO guys did 24 hours this weekend. We did the sprint yesterday. Everyone's at the top of their game today. A little bit too much curb from Glass, I think, there. LMU as well. Got 2 new sims, which I'm sure Spa will feature heavily on, coming out with Ren Sport and PMR too. All the racing ARL. Filthy's wide. Glass is down, lost time in the middle sector. Right, what's the gap between Harj and Shippo? Can Shippo take it back? Good exit. Oh, no improvement. Glass, does he improve? Yeah, they're off J, I think. No. Harj closes the gap up to J though. Who's still on that lap? Absolute crosses the line, no improvement. Filthy, who we seen go off earlier. That is it. That's qualifying. Good thing about this track is the penalties aren't quite as severe as Spa, I think. I think you get a little bit more leeway around Spa than you do at Watkins, sorry. The bad thing is the penalty line's in an even worse spot at the beginning of the final straight. So if all these guys can just keep it nice and clean, you won't have penalties making changes in the result. Let's quickly get some screen grabs of these. So Glass on pole, 7.5 tenths ahead of anyone else in the field. Filthy in P2, Jay in P3, Harj in P4. Great result for him. He was, compared to where he was at the beginning of the week. Shippo in P5, Swing It or Wing It, one of our new drivers in P6, or reserve drivers. Jay in P7, Fish in P8, getting cheered on again by some of his IORT guys. Absolute P9, Couch P10, Esme P11, Dave P12, MC in P13, and Stalker in P14. So I think it's between second all the way down to 7th and 8th. It's just extremely close. So we're going to get 3 minutes worth of reprieve. And then we'll be into the racing. Whilst we wait, I'm going to quickly check the F1. So no mandatory tyres today, but there is dynamic weather. So settings. Custom weather 4 times. Spa is a track that absolutely loves to throw a bit of rain in the mix, so let's see if that upsets the apple cart today. 25 laps. I've got 8 people watching. Throw me some predictions. What do we think? What's our podium going to be? We'll have a look what was on the Discord. Alright, there's the predictions. The fact that there's no thread tells me that no one's commented there in a while. So Dave said Filthy was going to be on pole, and he wasn't. What else did we say? Couch had it right. He had Glossboss on pole. Boosted had Zorro on pole. I had Filthy on pole. A couple more votes for Zorro, so I think Gloss took that personally. That lap. Very similar top 3 between them all. A lot of votes for Zorro, Gloss, Filthy. Apex unfortunately isn't racing today. Here we go. Let's get it underway. I mean, as much as I love this track, I've seen quite a lot of it over the last few days. Alright, racing for one. Let's hope everyone keeps it clean. Up Eau Rouge, Gloss starting first in that Porsche is going to get swallowed up by the cars behind, I think. Gloss started on mediums. Ooh. Harsh tried to cover someone off there, but it did not work. What a sight that is. Everyone's made it through. As I thought though, Gloss has lost some positions to Jay and Filthy. He's got Shippo all over him. Shippo a little bit deep. So much stuff to watch. Shipper's still battling now with Swingy. Alright, so we've got Jay's made up a position. That Porsche start has hurt both Gloss and Harsh. Harsh dropping down from 4th to 7th. Gloss from pole down to 3rd. He's got Couch switching to the inside. Harsh having to go the long way around. Still there for the inside of the next corner. Beautiful racing from Harsh there. Couch doesn't want to let this go though. Is he going to go again? Yep, he tries again. No contact, just hard racing. Good thing is that for Couch, that Aston is absolutely rapid in a straight line. We'll go back up after the end of this lap and just see what tyres everyone's on. I'm going to imagine everyone's on mediums. We did the sprint yesterday, everyone in the Dodge Viper, and the dirty air through that Blanchemont corner there is horrible. Couch keeps in 2nd gear through the final chicane. Right, let's see what tyres everyone's on. So, mediums, mediums, mediums. Swing it or wing it is the first person. Bit of contact there, I'm not quite sure who that was. First person on softs. All over the back of Shippo. Surely not too wide for Eau Rouge. No, but he's going to have a nice run into the next chicane. Well, not. That Alpha's pulling. That Alpha's fast. There's even a headwind as well. I don't even think that gap closed up at all, pretty much. He's a very nice looking Peugeot, I've got to be honest. Ray-Ban sponsors. Couch has managed to get his way past Harge. That'll be, I'd imagine, they've run into that chicane. Become very good friends. Wow, friends loosely off the track. Let's see if they can keep it together on it. Oh, Couch is wide. That's going to leave the door open for Harge to come through. Harge is past. These two fighting is helping keep Fish and Absolute in the running. I didn't get all the way down the field actually looking at tyres, did I? Dave is the other person on softs. So Stalker. Dave managed to get himself a 2-second penalty. As I say, penalties aren't as easy to get, but they hurt so much. And 2 cars now flying past, I'd imagine. Oh, 1. I think Stalker got a penalty as well. A couple of normal faces missing today, so no Apex, no Tom, and no Smack. That's how Dave and Swing It and Couch are here again. A bit too much inside curb there from Dave. Let's get back up to the front. As I've missed Filthy getting overtaken by Gloss. It's quite a difficult track, I think, to set up for this because it's hard to pass in the middle sector, but you lose so much time if you try and go for a high-speed setup or a high-speed car. Obviously, we don't have tuning. But then you're super slow in the middle sector. You need to find a good car with a good balance in it, something that goes fast in a straight line and navigates these tricky turns well. I think that's something that the likes of the Porsche, the Audi, the Alpha, all strengths that they will have. Top 3 separated by 1.2 seconds. We've got Swing It on his way up as well on his soft tyres. Trying to capitalise on that as much as he can. I'd imagine it will be a one-stop today. The pit lane is extremely long at Spa, especially this layout. Extremely long. Filth is purple, but he's dropping back a little bit from the front too. JS has all over him now. Harge made a bit of a gap to Couch, but Couch is going to eat away at that now down this straight in that Aston Martin, I'd imagine. Break the latest into the final chicane. Nice little exit there, I think, from Harge. What happened to Harge? Couch is back through. Has he let him through to get the slipstream? Is Harge playing silly buggers already on lap 4? Couch got a bad exit as well, so Harge is going to be too close, I think, coming into Eau Rouge. Yeah, made the Porsche go a little wide. It's on board with Harge. Does the slipstream work? That Aston is extremely fast in a straight line. Yeah, Harge has got it done. That's back behind Jay. Damn, that GTR is a luminous fishtail. Don't know if that's distraction because he's got absolute all on his back bumper as well in the light Dragon Ball Z Lexus. Spitting flames. Harsh and Couch doing. Fighting and battling hard, they're just losing time, hand over fist to Jay in front. Let's go back up to the front a little bit. So Swing It, Filthy, Shippo and Gloss aren't too far away, but Jay has absolutely made a break for it. 3 tenths quicker than Gloss on the last lap. Gloss must have had a bad lap this lap. Gotta be careful because Swing It's going to come in, they'll start battling, lose even more time to Jay. Made a bit of time there for that final corner. Filthy just slipping back ever so slightly. It's just about in slip, but he's got Swing It even closer to him behind. How his tyres looking? Four attempts purple through sector 1. All a little bit deep for the first game. Couch, Ship, Fish and Absolute still really close together. Just a little flick a little bit further back. Esme P11. Not doing too dissimilar times to the cars ahead, so if them 4 ahead keep battling, she'll be joining this group very shortly. Dave's managed to pick up another penalty. And his soft tyres are considerably worse than that Peugeot's. MC in her FT1. I know it says automatic, but I'm pretty sure this is her first race on manual transmission. So overall, not doing too bad when you look at her quickest lap. Just needs to find a bit of consistency. Stalker also with the penalty. 1 second. Looked like he had one last lap or instant last lap as well, because again, got some decent pace there. Jay's extended again. Last 1.4 seconds slower on the last lap. And Filthy's a lot closer too. The lap times the last lap 3 thousandths apart. Shippo settling in P5. Nice little gap in front and behind, just concentrating on his race. Now Harsh has put a decent gap between himself and Couch. Again, purple in sector 1. Lovely little Martini Porsche. But Haj's last lap wasn't even too dissimilar to Glass, Filthy and Swing It did. A few tenths slower. These three still very close though. Absolute's still there as well. But he's ruining them yellow headlights. Can't see. Well, I don't know, not too bad actually. I think it helps that Fishtail's car's glowing back at him. It's all luminous screen. A little bit deep. There's the budgie that everyone seems to love, which is just my phone. Absolute 7 tenths up. Going to be on for 2 minutes 20 yet. Arch just took 6 tenths out of Jay this lap. Nice and light on the brakes. Fastest lap by almost half a second. I think both Jay and Harsh starting to catch Shipper. Sorrow's extended again here, looking at the minimap. Filthy might be a little bit vulnerable. No, not quite close enough, I don't think. Swing It's definitely seen the best out of them soft tyres. All loose on the curb. Very light on the brakes. It's got to get these tyres relatively far for a one stop, I think. Maybe a lap. Maybe any time about lap 9, 10, I'd imagine, something like that. Filthy's out of slipstream from Glass. Glass is well out of slipstream from Jay as well at the moment. Although Jay's tyres are a little bit worse. Cars very close, a little bit further back. MC and Dave. Dave's soft tyres are absolutely ruined. A Corvette's not actually a bad car to drive, but it is so heavy on tyres. I think it's a couple of people's backup cars as well, to be fair. Jay's just set a new fastest lap, 20.1. Oh, she's right on the back of Jay now. Good exit out of the source. I think that's the source. 6 tenths as they enter a Rouge. Is that enough? No, that Merc's pretty quick in a straight line. No, I didn't really gain at all. I don't know if that's dirty air or just the power of that Mercedes. Pack's still relatively close together. See how the pit stops shake everything out when they come about as well. Oh, sorry, yawning. Up at the crack of dawn to do some more spa this morning. Jay's at risk here of having what we call boosted syndrome with no screen time because he's pulled a nice lead over his rivals in the championship. Although Gloss does seem to be coming back at him a little bit this lap. Filth is still there or thereabouts as well. I think Swingett's tyres are on their way out. Shippo's closed that gap as well by a second. I like this camera angle if you haven't noticed. There's still quite a close little gaggle of cars coming through there. Harge is even closer this time to Jay as it comes through a Rouge. Keeps it pinned. Looks like he got a better exit out of that corner anyway. That Mercedes is just so fast. Didn't take hardly anything out of him. Jay's really deep, Harge up the inside. Makes it through into 6th place. Harge needs to use his middle sector to scamper away though, because that Mercedes is extremely fast as we just saw. And Couch is still there as well, so they don't want to spend too much time fighting. Yeah, Harge had a brilliant corner through P1 then. So Couch is still there, still lurking in the background, waiting for a mistake. Meanwhile, Shippo now with almost within a second of the Peugeot ahead of him. Swingett. Oh, was he passed? He's passed. Swingett must have had a penalty. Yeah, looking at his speed down that straight, he's had a penalty. See how much difference that does to the gap for Harge. Oh, that looked really wide for Jay. Was that a penalty or did he just keep the wheel on? Just kept the wheel on. Swingett's in. First of the pitters. The tyre wear around this track as well does drop your times quite considerably, so he should be in for a good little undercut. But he's going to have some very rough tyres at the end of the race. A flash of the lights there, I think, from Harge. It's gone from being the hunter to the hunted now. Jay's behind. That Mercedes definitely seems a lot quicker than the Porsche. Headwind has gone now though. I think that's slightly too much still. It's definitely gaining quicker than the Porsche did. Gaining. Nah, too far back. Jay lifted. Careful on that curb, car gets all loosey-goosey there. Eleven of you guys watching. You can see how bad the pit stop time is there because Swingett's had to fully fuel. It's come out 13th. right, like over a minute behind now. Jay still extending. I know I've got 11 people watching at the moment. If any of you guys that are pro are concerned, because I am, look at the consistency as well. 21, 20.8, 21, 20.4, 20.2, 20.5, 20.2. He's just sat in a little rhythm on his own at the front at the moment. Same fuel as Gloss. If anything, Gloss is falling further and further back in towards Filthy as well. Shippo currently sat in P4. He's concentrating. He knows his race. As well as the guys behind, he's got to keep one eye out on Swing It. Not quite sure what the best strategy is today. There's been some talks of a medium, people trying to extend to a medium soft. Some crazy person in Discord earlier was on about a hard no stop. I don't think there's the fuel to do that, but I am happy to be proven wrong. Harsh and Jay still close together as they come down the Camel Straight. Jay looks a bit closer this time. Little flash of the lights for a distraction. Jay has considerably worse fuel than Harsh though. Even if Jay does jump him, he'll have to fuel more in the pit stops. Couch still there, 1.5 seconds back. Got Fish just behind as well, just starting to slowly drop back a little bit. Absolute. And as I said, Esme has caught up to the back of Absolute. Currently a second apart. Oh, she runs a little bit wide onto the outside curb. In fact, we have Filthy and Glass. Very, very close to the coming to the bus stop chicane. Now, is Filthy going to send it here, or is he going to wait until the Camel Straight? Tucks back in, looks like he's going to wait. Let's see what happens here then. Keep an eye on that mini-map for anyone else close. Filthy gets the car a bit more turned in. Glass a little bit loose on the exit. Oh, Glass moves to the harsh inside to defend. I think that was more avoiding action than an overtake attempt there for Filthy. Just got caught out with Glass braking, but Filthy moves into P2. Beeman Jay has managed to work his way back past Harsh. Harsh just fell down a little bit there. Has fallen quite close to Couch as well. But these three battling, it's just helping Shippo cruise around in P4. How close this midsection is there here. They got Shippo in P4, Jay in P5, Harsh 6, Couch 7, Fished out in 8. Still got these two very close together, although Esme has fallen back ever so slightly on that last lap. Stalker Charles in the pits, just coming out now. We'll join Dave towards the back of the pack. Zorro's in. So that looks like a medium for Zorro. Filthy continues. Gloss follows Zorro in. What does Shippo do? Shippo dives in as well. Jay carries on. Haj and Couch file in. Fishtail carries on. Okay, so this is triggered off a shed load of pit stops. But he was the first one in, Jay. Let's see where Jay comes out. Gloss is only just in his pit. Shipper has the most fuel, or Haj has the most fuel, so he'll gain some time on Shippo there. Jay's out. On his way out. Gloss is on his way out. Battle of the pit stops here. Shippo drops it. These guys are coming out close, I think. Let's hope none of them get a pit lane exit penalty, because I'll have to listen to that in Discord as well after the race. Yeah, look at that amount of time that Haj has gained on Shippo there just because of the pit stop. MC's coming in to join that party in P8. MC on extremely old mediums. Shipper can get past here and put a car in between himself and Haj. MC on the extreme outside. Haj moved over, got a better run through the corner than Shippo did, I think. MC's gone round, it's not what we want to see. Yeah, Haj 4 tenths behind Shippo now. It's like that Mustang meme. Shippo is running for his life. Filthy and Jay both dive in. Fishtail carries on again. Haj is all over the back of Shippo here. Shippo manages to jump, swing it as well. I think Shippo and Haj here and Swinger are all in that battle with Jay for P4. Oh, Haj got a half second. Not going to be happy about that one. Shippo will want P8. Yeah, Haj is being... Jay's pit onto intermediates. I can't see the weather. Why is Jay gone onto intermediates? And Couch. Have we got a bit of rain coming? There's nothing on the water meter yet. Or is it an accident? I think it's an accident. Oh my, that is absolutely undone Jay's running. He's down in P10. And Couch did it though. How did they both make the same mistake? There must have been some rain on the radar that they reacted to way too early. That's undone all of Jay's work. He's got 14 laps. No, he hasn't. He's got 11 laps to try and make up 6 positions. Where is MC? MC is now pitting. No one's got the weather radar on, so I can't see what the weather is. Harge is going to lose a position here. How close is Jay? See, Jay is miles behind, so he'll be safe from Jay. But he is going to lose one to swing it. Esme and Fish yet to pit. So theoretically your current top 4 is Gloss, Filthy, Shippo on the podium and Harge. I reckon we could see some red panties today if Shippo gets his podium. I also don't have a commentator for the pro race if Shippo gets a podium. I'm conflicted on what to root for. Harge didn't actually lose that much time. Considering he had that penalty there, he only lost a second. Unless he just had a really good bus stop compared to these two ahead of him. Jay must have had one as well. Look, Jay's 10 seconds behind Harge now. Sorry, I don't know what happened, mate. Just do comms from the cockpit. Nothing to see, Dad, if there's no one in front of me though, you know what I mean? It's just a bit boring. Not gonna know what's going on. From last. I've had to do 4 pit stops with damage and no fuel in the love bug. Filthy and Glass have been pretty much next to each other this whole race. And then you got these 3 battling as well. Shippo's still holding on. He knows that this is for a podium. He needs Harge to catch, swing it and start battling and slow him down. He knows this is for a podium. And then you've got Absolute and Jay. Absolute gets passed as well. Oh my god, action all up and down the field. Maybe I'll use snows this afternoon. Looking at that would be as equally good strategy choices we've seen Couch do today. These two separate by about a second at the moment. And we've got the 2 ahead. Harge swings out really wide there, tries to get a good, I think he's trying to get a good launch. Shippo sets his fastest lap of the race. So does Harge. Filthy's still behind Glass. Another run into the chicane at the end of the Camel Straight. No. Filthy thinks better of it, stays behind. Ooh, got all loose there on that curb. Glass has got a penalty. Glass is going to fall behind Filthy. Didn't see where he picked that up from. I'm going to assume it was from Eau Rouge. I think he's going to be safe from Shippo and that anyway. So, I think Fish is going to come out back by Absolute. but I'm going to assume he's going to put the softs on. So these were the two strategies I thought would be used. 2 mediums, or a medium and a soft. Does he go in or does he go again? Nope, he's in this lap. Yeah, Gloss is losing time now. That second penalty is costing more like 2. Shippo's getting hunted down again. Swingett's within 3 tenths. It's going to be a lunge if he goes for it. I think Harsh just kept that one on. Swingett's trying to go around the outside. Shippo goes deep and blocks that move, and then Harsh is back. It's going to be a run into turn 1. I see some great racing from these three here as well. Oh, I think Harsh is in the most opportune position at the moment. Right sort of gap as he comes up to Eau Rouge. Shippo moves to the inside. Swinget pulls to the outside. Harsh isn't actually gaining. Looking to map up some stuff here. Get the switch underneath. Nothing doing there. Swinget's going all the way around the outside. He's trying anyway. Still there. Shippo had a bad exit there because Harsh moves to the inside. My commentator's back. I mean, damn, Shippo drops to P5. Oh, that's actually quite good. They've been battling all race long, and this is how it's going to end. Alright, Fish has come out in P7, right behind Absolute, but then there's 9 seconds from him to Harsh. No, yeah, Shippo. Sorry. He's got to be over a second a lap faster. I feel so sorry for Jack. Like, I would like to know if he reacted to rain very early, or it was a misclick, but for them both to get a misclick seems unlikely. So here we go then. Fish is on his softs. Keep an eye on him because he should be on a charge through the field. Now Shippo's in the prime place. So they head down Eau Rouge. Is Harsh going to be close enough? I don't think he. I think that Porsche seems to be really struggling in a straight line. I think Harsh is probably better off holding it in 5th if he's got the fuel to do it. I don't think people normally shift up. I think he's losing a hell of a lot of momentum. It's not over yet for Shippo. It only takes one mistake or for these two to start fighting and he'll be back. Oh, Harsh is there on the outside. He's going to try around the outside again. Oh, hard racing, as I said there. Shippo is back. 6 tenths between the two of them. Oh, I thought Shippo was going for a move up the inside there. Let's check into the cars ahead. Glass has fallen back now from Looking filthy. I think Harge got a podium here last season, didn't he? To whoever's watching. I wasn't here last season when we did Spa. I'm sure he got one last season. He's close now. Is he going to go for a move into the bus stop? Or is he going to wait till get a good exit out of turn 1? Light on the brake. Sounds like fiction, says Dad. I think it was wet though, so he used his pad. I could be wrong. There is no confirmation of what input device he's currently using either. Tap of the grass there from Swing It. Yep, Alico's confirmed. P3 for Harge last time out. Oh, that was a really... Yeah, I think he's shifting that Porsche too early because he had a bad run out of that corner there. Moves to the inside. Says no to Shippo taking back that position. Again, if these two fight, Swing It will get away. Podium on his first race, or elite race, I think, with us. That will be something to write home about. Might be the GT class, but as we've seen today, some of these drivers are pretty rapid. Jay took that mistake personally as he drops into the 19s for a fastest lap as well. See how Fishtail's getting on. He still hasn't got past Beam and Jay. I think Jay is holding him up a treat here. Fish has got to be decisive on these moves now. Use that rubber before it all burns away. Especially when you've got Jay, who's currently, okay, after one race, leading the championship 5 seconds behind. There we go. This should be close enough for a move to the bus stop. GTR not known for its straight line speed, to be fair. Gotta use them tyres, Fish. Stays behind again. Meanwhile, if we move forward. Oh, Harge had a really good exit that time round. Let's go back on board. Shifting to 6th really early. I think that's where he's losing all his momentum. Didn't that time. Swing It's holding the inside. Harge has moved over. Side by side. Who's last on the brakes? Harge. Wow, that Peugeot's got some good. Porsche got some good brakes. He's got past, and oh, I thought Shippo was going to make it past as well there. Should have probably had that in. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for? Not sure. Should have probably had that in TV cam view. Now this is the problem for Swing It. He's got 5 more laps to go, but he's pitted at least 5 or 6 laps earlier than these cars around him, so Shipper just needs to be patient. He can still get this top 4. No, better start frantically asking around for backup comms. Shippo's 2 tenths behind. Stays behind through the bus stop. Swing gets a little deep. Shippo should have a good exit. Look at all these cars converging behind as well. Jay's caught absolute fishtails still on the back of Jay. Zorro is slowly catching up to fishtail. Esme, I think she had an incident a couple of laps ago. It's dropped her back. Couch just had a penalty, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Gloss had an incident. It must have been Gloss that was the yellow flag for. 17 seconds behind Filthy now. Yeah, he's got damage. I think he'll still be safe from Harsh. He's managed to pull away from Swingy, so he hasn't got to worry about defending now. Close again, 2 tenths again. This is the closest. This battle and the little pack behind are the closest on the screen at the moment, so we'll flick between the two. Yeah, I think Swingett's tyres are starting to hurt again. Shippo needs to be decisive whilst he's got the fresher tyres. Good run through this final corner will help. Ah, it's a lovely run. Pulled out the slipstream, he doesn't want to catch them too quickly, I think. Ah, that's a big lift there for Shippo. It's going to let him get away again. Shippo had a nickname, I think it was from season 1, 2. Blanchemont Basher. He obviously does not want to rekindle that name. Old Shipper to sent it there, 100%. Where are we with these cars behind? Again, same order again. I think the problem is the GTR is just lacking so much in top speed. Season 2 Apex, there you go. Jay's here now. Fishtail's tyre wear is similar to the cars around him. He may have missed his opportunity to get this move done. No, I was wrong when I said Harsh Gloss is safe. 4 seconds that last lap. Or 3.5 seconds that lap. There he is, just in front of Harsh. Still got 5 seconds to swing it. It's all going on here. We've had random strategy calls. I think the Ferrari pit crews come over to help Zorro and Couch. As both, well, I don't want to spoil the F1, but they had a early afternoon. Shippo again, 1 tenth behind. I think they're safe from behind, but they are definitely losing time whilst they're battling. That was good of a run this lap round. Jay's managed to get his way past Absolute. Zora's managed to get his way past Fishtail. Couch is saying expletives. Not a happy bunny. Got damage. Bad lap for Fishtail there. I think he went off or had a penalty or something. Right, let's get back up to these guys up here. Shipper's still behind Swingy. Car's right on the back of Gloss. Considering this guy weren't going to race today, I think he's going to be pretty happy with his result if he gets what I think he's going to get. Shipper again getting a better exit out of that corner, but it's not close enough to do anything into P1. Swingett's really starting to hold him up. Shipper wants a move done, he's going to have to make it. Oh, you let her look up the inside. He's there again, 3 temps. Harsh has passed Gloss. Of the Gloss, can Gloss hold 3 seconds to swing it? His tyres are considerably worse. The Gloss has damage. But Swingy is defending for his life from Chico as well. Then we have these guys behind. Zorro's still not quite able to get past. Oh, that was very loose from the 2 cars ahead of him. The only problem is the Lexus and the Merc are considerably faster than the GTR, so can Zorro get past even with this slipstream? Look at that, he's barely gaining anything. Very late lunge into the inside, Absolute's still there. Oh, he's got it done. Glass has got 1 more lap to hold on to. He's got 2 seconds to the cars behind him. Shippo is all over Swing It, looking for a way through. Again, he tries the inside but backs out last minute. I think he's just trying to spook him. Just remember that he's there. He's got 1 more lap to get this move done. And he's doing Gloss a massive favour by fighting and slowing Swing It down here. But this is where Gloss is going to feel that damage down these 2 straights. They are long straights at Spa as well. Look at that, he's lost half a second so far this lap. 6 temps, 7 temps, 8 temps. It's all going to converge on the last lap. We've still got these 3 all really close as well. And I need to remember to see which. That's filthy. See, through the corners, Glass is able to. Shippo's on the outside. We had this in the sprint. One of them's going to back out. No, Shippers give Swing It all that slipstream. Shepherd into the outside. Drag race to the chicane. Who's last on the brakes? Shipper gets past. He's through. I have no commentator again. Gloss needs to be about 9 tenths ahead before the final straight, or they're going to swallow him up. I need to flick away to give... Oh, he's still there, that's fine. Glass is still 1.2 seconds ahead. He should retain that position. Got these two really close as well. Jay going all the way around. On the outside again. Oh, and I still forgot to give Filthy his moment. There's too much going on. Gloss running up to the final chicane. 4 attempts, 3 attempts, 2 attempts. I know Shipper wants a podium, but is he going to send it on the final chicane? No, he thinks better of it. He gets what he wants. He gets his promotion up into the pro race. Gloss takes P3. Ooh, Gloss takes P3. Shipper P4. Swing It P5. Jay takes P6. Zora with... I know there's the saying, do something different to win, but when you're 6 seconds ahead, wet tyres on a dry track, he's not that thing that you do different. Fishtail takes P9. Esme, P10. Couch coming through P1 now. Damage, worn tyres, low fuel. Not a race for this man to remember. Dave has already finished in P14. What a race for this guy though. Got 22-second lead. Guy that weren't even meant to race. And a guy's first promotion into pro class. Questionable strategy call from Zorro. Unfortunately, he's dropped him out of the promotion points. Oh, Couch crashed. Takes P11. MC takes 12. Stalker takes 13. And that's it. That is the end of the race. So, I'm going to disappear into pro, but we will be seeing Filthy, Harsh, Gloss and Shipper in there with us as well. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.